Hello everyone, welcome to MC200. Today I'm going to be telling you a little bit about how to use this fun book. This book is the AP Stylebook. This is the 2019 version. The 2020 version is sitting on my desk in Strong Hall, and I hope to have access to it soon. But one of the key tools that you will use this semester will be the AP Stylebook. This is something I purchased when I was an undergrad, and I've owned many copies and updated versions since then. But it's something that I use often in both my journalism and academic careers. And so while AP Stylebook is pretty straightforward, since it's large and can feel overwhelming sometimes, I just wanted to go over how to use the AP Stylebook just in case you've never used one. So as you can see, I use mine a great deal. I try to mark things that are particularly important or things that I use a lot. And so you can see that in the 2019 version, you will have a table of contents right at the beginning, and it's going to provide you all the different things that you may need to notice. So in this one, it's going to start out with what's new, which I think is really important. AP changes its rules pretty often and updates some standards of how to write things. You may have heard conversations over the summer about AP Style actually capitalizing the word Black when referring to a race. And so those are important writing standards that you need to keep up with. Another good place to keep up with those changes, if not in the actual updated style books, is on their Twitter page. They have a great Twitter page about style. So the style book itself is going to be these entries right here. And a few important things to notice about that. There are going to be about 320 pages of style entries, and they are in alphabetical order. And in each edition, there is also a section on punctuation. We're going to have an entire few weeks dedicated just to punctuation, and that's going to be found primarily in the back. Mine is right here, and it goes pretty far back. There's also specialty sections in most of the AP style books for special types of writing, such as business, data journalism, sports, and more. So if you're thinking about going into a particular field, you're going to want to look at those special sections. There's also a section devoted to the differences for broadcast style versus print style, and that will be important when we cover radio and television reporting to understand those differences in AP style. Finally, there's a section called editing marks, which we will go more in depth in our conversation about in the next video that I produce. But just so you know, this is the page I'm talking about, editing marks, and it's how you do copy editing. In the back, there's also an index, so you can look up a topic and then find the page number. So when you're looking at each individual entry, so these parts in the actual style book, it's important that you know a few things about them. First of all, they are going to be in alphabetical order. That's going to help you to find them. And anytime that I want you to do something with an entry, I'm going to give you the actual name of the entry. So you'll notice that each entry title is bolded. And that's going to be the actual name of the entry. And then after that, you're going to get a description of how you would use it. And then if they provide an example, AP will italicize the example of how to use it. AP does not suggest italicizing anything. And so if it's italicized in the AP style book, it doesn't mean that you're supposed to italicize it. It means that it's an example of what they're telling you to do. A lot of entries will just have the proper spelling, hyphenation, or capitalization, and there won't be an entry below it. That's okay. All they're trying to tell you is how you would properly put it in a copy. And then if there are other related entries that are related to the entry you're looking at, those will be offered in boldface at the bottom. When I tell you to look at a certain section of the AP style for homework, I will give you the entry name or the appropriate section, such as punctuation. That it can be difficult to locate those sometimes, but I will try to be as clear as possible in my instructions when I'm telling you what section or entry to look for. Please note that the AP Stylebook is also available online. If you choose to use the online version, that's completely fine. Just know that it's in a little bit different format, and so we may have to work together to find the entries that I'm referring to. The AP Stylebook will be your friend throughout the semester and your professional writing career, so please familiarize yourself with this as much as possible over the next few days because you're really going to like it. So that's a little bit about the AP Stylebook, and I hope it explains a little bit more about how you can use it.